and make her way to the side of the pool. This is a key step in the Little Dippers program. First, we must get baby used to the sensation of turning, and the best way to do that is to use a word association game above the surface. This exercise can be a lot of fun. At this stage of the program, baby should be used to being submerged and is now ready to do this exercise underwater. Hold baby in the same position as before, but this time give the command, ready, go, turn.
Ready, go, turn.
Submerge him at least 6 inches underwater, then let go of him. Encourage him to turn back towards you by giving his hips a gentle swivel. Then lift him out of the water and say, well done.
Ready, go, turn. Turn, 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 Ready, go, turn. Turn. Ready, go.
For a lot of parents, one of the benefits of this program is the bonding opportunity it offers.
I suppose it's going back to, I don't know, maybe it's the birthing environment or whatever it might be, but it is lovely just spending time with especially a newborn in lovely warm water, and they just seem so joyous. It's just wonderful.
When I take him swimming, I know that he's had a really good time and we're doing it together, and it's something, I'm not rushing around the house while he's playing, I'm actually doing it with him. So that's nice. That's a kind of bonding thing, I suppose.
It's just amazing for me. To be honest, it's amazing. I just think us going swimming together is just fantastic. It really is. I would prefer to go swimming than to like a little play group. I just think the swimming to be so close together, and I think it makes him and us more confident around the water together.
The important thing to remember about this exercise is that you are teaching baby what it feels like to turn around in water. If baby has trouble turning at first, swivel his hips with your hands. It's the turning motion you are trying to develop. You've learnt 2 exercises here. First of all, a turning around game above the water. And then the same exercise under the surface. And don't forget to swivel baby's hips to help him turn around. This week, there are 2 exercises to learn. One that encourages baby to kick and gives them a sense of speed, and the other that teaches them what it feels like to fall in.
Hey, very good.
For the first exercise, hold baby with your arms outstretched and with his legs floating behind him. Take several steps back. Then give the command, ready, go, and submerge him as you keep walking back. Release him at arm's length and let the water carry him towards you.
Ready, go.
The second exercise is a crucial part of the program and is another way of teaching baby not to panic if they should hit the water with a big splash. Stand in the middle of the pool, well away from the side. Hold baby out in a belly flop position. Give a strong command, ready, go, and let go of her. Don't leave baby underwater for more than a few seconds. Always say, well done. Remember, each belly flop counts as 1 submersion. And stop immediately if you think baby looks distressed. Both these exercises develop important underwater skills. The first one is a fun one to give them a sense of speed. The second one a belly flop, followed by bringing baby up to the surface. Don't forget to give clear commands when baby's back is turned to you.
Johnny, ready, go.
Baby has now learnt 4 key exercises. Landing in water, turning round underwater, coming to the surface and taking a breath,
Breathe. Ready, go. Breathe. Good girl. Turn.
and holding on to the side.
Hold on.
Now baby is ready to put them all together. These are the most challenging and important safety exercises you can do with your baby.
Ready, go.
For the first exercise, one of you stays poolside with baby. The other person stands in the water. With the command, ready, go, release baby into the water.
Go.
The person in the pool can then help baby to the surface. And with the command, breathe, go, she submerges her again. You can repeat this action and help baby all the way across the pool to the other side.
Claudia, ready, go. Breathe. Ready, go.
At the end, give the command, hold on. You may then need to help baby hold on to the side. Now for the main event.
Ready?
One of you stands in the water while the other sits poolside.
Turn. Hold on.
Raise baby above the water and with the command, ready, go, turn,
Ready?
let him go.
Go. Turn.
The person in the water can then help him turn around by swiveling his hips. As baby's head surfaces, give the command, hold on. The person in the water can guide baby's hands to the side of the pool.
Ready? Go. Turn.
The boy you see here is 13 months old and is still learning this exercise. He hasn't quite got the hang of holding on yet. But look at this girl. She's 15 months old and stronger and much more confident in this exercise.
Good girl. Good girl.
You should not tackle these exercises until your baby is a year old. If your baby is less than a year old, keep practicing the exercises you have already learnt.
Good girl.
So remember the key points. For the first exercise, repeat the submersions up to 3 times. And for the second exercise, swivel baby's hips to help him turn round and grasp the side. Congratulations! You and your baby have now completed the Little Dippers program. You're now familiar with lots of wonderful new skills, games and exercises.
Ready, go.
Word association, kicking, reaching, going underwater, breathing and turning round. And baby is now familiar with the 3 main self-rescue skills. Back floating, turning underwater and holding on to the side.
Turn. Hold on. Hold on.
Your baby should now be stronger, more competent and more confident in water. Your baby should now be a water baby.
Oh, well, he definitely always wants to go swimming. And so if I take him towards the pool, he really likes it. In the bath, he's just makes such a big splash. He always gets water everywhere. Puts his head under the water in the bath, puts his ears in the water. So he kind of is a bit of a water baby, definitely.
They just can't believe that their children can do this kind of thing. They're used to seeing them in their pushchairs, in their cots, and then they just come into the pool and do these incredible things.
Oh, it's good. You can see he really enjoys it. He's always got a big smile on his face, especially when he's lying on his back. He just loves floating around in the water.
I think the parents love group sessions. I think going along to a pool with other mums or dads is very positive. You're introducing your child to an active lifestyle, and better sleeping, eating patterns, and it's just great fun.
She just loves the water. She's able to take a breath and swim back up to me. She's able to hold onto the side of the pool and turn towards the side of the pool and swim back to the side of the pool, which I think is amazing at 11 months old. She has no fear, but she also has the respect for the water.
And I would say doing the water safety has made him more confident all round in every aspect of what he does. He's more confident. It's just so nice when we go swimming. When he jumps in, he just automatically turns around and holds on, and for me, it just makes me feel more comfortable. I can't believe that's our boy doing that.
It's just been a really, really wonderful experience, so I'd highly recommend it.
When you do these exercises, don't forget, safety is a priority. And if baby seems tired or distressed, stop immediately. But don't stop now. Keep going to the pool. Keep practicing the exercises you have learnt. By continuing the Little Dippers exercises, you will help your baby become a confident swimmer later in life.
We're teaching water safety to children so that if they should ever fall in, they would stand a fighting chance. We teach them how to come up and back float, or when they're a little bit older, how to turn around back to the side they've come in from and hopefully reach for the side and hold on. And also not to panic underwater. If you fall in, the main problem with young children is that they will panic if they find themselves in an environment they haven't been into before. And not many children would naturally find themselves underwater unless they were going to classes. If a baby should fall into water, what we're looking for is for them to learn what to do in those vital few moments before help arrives. If you're teaching a baby skills week by week and they're rehearsed, if they do fall in, it almost becomes instinct that if you're in there, you're under the water, you learn to turn yourself back and hold on, or just get onto your back. And the more they're rehearsed, and we do encourage people to take their children swimming and do the skills every week, the more likely they are they're going to get themselves out of the situation. So if you can teach a young baby about back floating, Even if it's floating on its back and keeps going up and down, as long as you're teaching a baby to breathe between submersions, you're buying time for the mum, dad, carer to realise the baby isn't where they left them. When people come in for new classes and there's an older class going on just before, they can't believe that they have these skills, because newborn babies just seem so fragile and they don't seem to be able to do much at all. And a lot of babies just come into the classes and can't even hold their heads up. And many times it's the first time they would have stretched their necks or held their own heads up when they come into the water. So they become, I always think of the word, they're empowered by the water. I think the parents get an awful lot out of it. I think once they start doing this kind of training, they realise the very positive effect it's having on their children. It makes them more mentally alert. It makes them into much more sociable creatures by bonding with other babies when they're very, very young. And learning through commands helps their understanding. If a child can learn certain words in a pool, you can take that outside of the pool. And their learning ability is much quicker to pick up on certain skills.
Mm-hmm.